As everybody knows, the United States of America are represented by the Uncle Ham's Hogs in Hogs of War. They wear sky blue uniforms and are quoted as the following. The largest army, both in numbers and waistband, ever willing to throw their ample weight around anywhere in the world. They are a fearless breed of pink-cheeked porkers, rumoured to have the biggest sticks and the will to wield them. However, the Uncle Ham's Hogs were never called the Uncle Ham's Hogs. They used to be called the Oinker Sam's Hogs, which doesn't quite have the same ring to it. But the team in the early version of the game consisted of Jimmy, Clint, Bill, Jethro, Jamie, Joe, Sam, Hank, Jack, and Johnny. Granted, those are very American sounding names, but they don't have the same sort of zingy pizzazz that we have in today's game. But as it is with the other teams that we've gone through already, except for the Tommy's Trotters, the uniforms for the Uncle Ham's Hogs or the Oinker Sam's Hogs were not created at this point, so they were still shown as the Tommy's Trotters. And so the sky blue uniforms were not actually added until around about the alpha stage of development, and the team rosters at that stage as well remain the same, so the pigs still had the same names that we just discussed. As it is with the other teams in the game, the Americans are defined by their hat, and what I mean by that is the hat that is worn by the heavy weapons class. In this case, the official name that is given to that type of hat is a lemon squeezer, which is actually more commonly associated with the Anzacs in the First World War, but I think over time through war movies and, you know, just general American stereotypes, the lemon squeezer hat has become more associated with that sort of drill sergeant-y type.
Sky Blue Leader, you are awful. Go into the garden and bury yourself where none of us can see you. You're making us puke.
I think we can all agree that when it comes to the other classes, they could have used a bit more time in terms of the design of their headwear, because they all have that sort of cadet style hat, and you know, that's great in itself because the textures are different, so you can tell them apart, but it is a bit boring when every single class except for the heavy weapons, the legend, the hero, and the commando has the same style hat. You know, it's a bit linear, but I mean, having said that, the commando doesn't even have a hat. He's just got a mask on, so I guess he doesn't really count. But the Americans, as far as I'm aware, are mainly voiced by Mark Silk. I mean, if anything, Mark did more of the pig voices than Rick did, because Rick focused more on the general and the commentator voices. Coming into the modern age of the game then, and we are joined by the familiar cast of Chucky, Sly, Keanu, Abraham, John Boy, Jim Bob, Bobby Jim, Bobby Joe, and Joey Bob.
Billy Bob, Billy Jim, Billy, Banana Fan, Billy.
All in all though, guys, it's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed this very brief history of the Americans, also known as Uncle Ham's Hogs, formerly known as the Oinker Sam's Hogs, which every time I say it just doesn't get any better. But let me know your thoughts on this team in the comments. Are they your favourites? What is your favourite character? Mine has to be Bobby Jim. You gotta love the Elvis pig, just every time. Love that voice. In the meantime though, plenty of other videos are indeed upcoming. I know I've taken the last few days off and I haven't uploaded anything, but it's been a welcome break after having a constant daily upload schedule, but I'm very much in the mood to get back into making constant content. So I hope you can check out my other videos, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, join the Discord and all that jazz, and I will catch you guys later for the next one.